So my project, the topic that I'm talking about is event change methodology. Uh, the event change methodology is a method that schedule network analysis technique, and it focuses to identify, manage event, and groups use events change to manage project. It has three different objectives. It reduce effect, understanding bias, and eliminating and estimating scheduling. It simplifies the process of knowing the risk and predictability in project schedule. Performs more accurate quantitative analysis from planning the event and when the actual event happens. So principle one is the movement of risk and state of activity, otherwise known as single event, as a factor that impacts a task is an external event, so it can transform a task from one position to another. Principle two is an event chain. This is an external event that can curate to another event and so forth. So it goes from event 1 to event 2 to event 3, and it just keeps going until there's no more event. Event change diagram. It represents the relationship between an event and task of how the two affects each other. So as you can see right there in the diagram, you can see the threat, you can see issues, opportunities, pretty much anything that will affect the event or the event chain. Principle 4 is the Monte Carlo simulation. Keeps tracks of data to determine the collective consequence of the event. So if anything happens throughout the event, it keeps tracks of that data. So like the risk or the opportunity, it just keeps track of that. Principle 5, critical event chain. The critical event or critical event chain will show the potential to affect on the project the most. And it'll just, as you can see in the diagram, it just kind of explains it right there. And then principle 6, project control with event. If the project is almost complete, then the original set of event will change. And as the project progresses, the risk will change. So it kind of shows the more you go into the project, the event, the risks, the opportunities will change throughout. So that is my project about event change methodology.